Hello everyone and welcome back to more Duelyst. This is Scarzig and today I'm playing some more Songhai. I've recently picked these guys up and I did want to show you guys a little bit something, but I'm not going to lie, I've been getting my butt kicked on the ladder trying to learn this faction and scrape together sort of a semi-budget deck. I've been doing a lot of research on the forums for deck suggestions and things of that nature, and I wanted to get something sort of consistent before I started releasing videos for you guys. So what I have right now that I've done kind of well with so far, 3 Inner Focus, an Ancestral Divination. I only have one of these. It's sort of a tech card, comes in handy if I'm running low on draw. I need to maybe craft some more Mogwai or something like that so I can get more draw power into this deck, but this has kept me going for now. I've got 2 Ghost Lightning. This is a tech card versus Abyssian, which I've historically had a problem against. And it just, does that 1 damage you might need to finish off something important. So overall, these have actually come in handy for me. I've got 2 Heartseeker, 3 Mistdragon Seal, 3 Saberspine Seal, 2 Kaido Assassin, a Mask of Shadows. I only have 1 of these. I know that for top tier Songhai decks you do need more of these to really get the damage going, but just having that 1 pocket card usually helps out. I've got 3 Phoenix Fire, 3 Gorehorn, 3 Killing Edge, very important, 2 Repulsor Beast. This is just to get rid of really big threats that I can't deal with at the same moment that they're summoned. And it's also good for moving enemies away from the general's back so you can get the backstab damage, of course. Got 2 Saberspine Tiger, 3 Sword of Mechazord. This sword is the Sword of Mechazord is really crazy when you combine it with Inner Focus, of course. I've got a Kashrai Fanblade here, which is here just as a solid body and a tech card. During the late game, I tend to start losing against spells and things of that nature. This also protects your units if you're fighting for board control for a turn. So I've actually haven't even drawn this yet since I put it in the deck. So it hasn't been clogging my draw. I don't really have any yay or nay or any feedback on this specific card yet. But hopefully we'll get a little bit of that today. I've got 2 Silhouette Tracer here, 1 for getting out of danger, 2 for maybe getting into range for the Mask of Shadow backstab. Mostly for getting out of danger for now since I only have 1 Mask of Shadows, of course. I've got a Dagger Kiri. I'm experimenting with this guy to see if I like it. And a Scarlet Viper. I was originally running 2 Scarlet Viper and I cut 1 for the Dagger Kiri. So right now it's the battle to see which one of these 2 cards does the most work for me. And I did have to craft a Spiral Technique. I was trying to get by without one for a while, and I narrowed it down and realized that that was a source of a lot of my Songhai woes, is my enemies were just healing themselves out of range of the kill, or I was just running out of steam and wasn't able to finish them off. Spiral Technique really seals the deal for a lot of matches with Songhai. Alright, so we're heading into a mirror match. This should be fun. So starting off here, this is a pretty interesting setup. I'm going to go ahead and keep this hand. I can get the Saberspine Tiger turn 1 to trade with whatever he summons. If it happens to be a Heartseeker or something played defensively, the Ghost Lightning will come in hand. And if he doesn't draw anything turn 1 to summon, I'll probably buff the Tiger with the Saberspine Seal to get the 6 damage start and just get that burst off right away. Yep, so there's the Heartseeker. And he'll move forward. Excellent. I'm thinking the play that I might make would be something defensive. Like instead of just suiciding in, I could just play this down for pressure. And let's go with that. We'll keep the Saberspine Tiger alive for pressure. Because that way, if I suicide into his general, I get the damage, but then I lose out on tempo. Because it would just leave me with a blank board to his 1. So this way, it kind of controls him to move down, and he plays the Gorehorn. So right here, I think I do want to take that out. Yeah, I can Saberspine Seal to trade that, and then summon a Gorehorn of my own. So it's a bit overkill, sort of inefficient, but we'll go this route. So now I have the Gorehorn putting pressure here. If he moves up, to take that Mana Spring. It sets the Gorehorn up to get behind him, especially if I draw a Mist Dragon Seal here pretty soon. I've got Mask of Shadows in my hand, so I'm going to start trying to maneuver behind him. Husk Boar. Yikes. Those are something that I need to get my hands on. Yikes. Very strong play by my opponent. I could take that, I could take that Mana Spring, but I'm not really going to be able to do much with it. So I guess what I'll do is just get the damage in. Might as well keep the HP a little bit even. Next turn, I can move the Gorehorn up, inner focus it to move it again, hit it with the Killing Edge, get some burst damage in. If he goes for this Mana Spring, then I'll be able to get the backstab easy, or maybe even move up Kaido Assassin. We'll see what he does. Basically, I'm treating the Mask of Shadows as a +2 for 2, just to get the better trades in. It's good for taking out the pesky 3 HP stuff that gets summoned. Oh, Lord, Sword of Megazord, probably, and then another Inner Focus. Okay. So he's used 2 of his Inner Focus. And luckily, the Gorehorn trades with it, so he takes out my Mask, but I'll be able to get the damage that I need this next turn. He doesn't summon anything, so he's saving. He probably does have something in his hand, but he's saving it for a combo. I'm going to take this mana just to deny him, and we'll go for the big damage this turn. Yeah, so right now I'm winning the tempo war. Got 3 creatures summoned. I'm going to discard the Dagger Kiri most likely. Hope for a spell, a damage spell, maybe a Phoenix Fire, or a Saber Spine Seal. I still have 2 Inner Focus as well. Now he can still pull something big out for me here. Silhouette Tracer to run. Okay, that's fine. Mist Walking. Okay, lots of running. Okay, so again, or see if I put the Dagger Kiri down, then I can move it 2 spaces to close the distance. I'm not going to need the Silhouette Tracer. If I still had the Mask of Shadows, I'd be able to move down and finish him. But let's hope for a Mist Dragon Seal. Nope, 2 Heartseekers. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to backstab this guy. And we're going to move down. Summon the Dagger Kiri behind me. He's a fatty too, so. And then 2 Heartseekers. So he'll be tough to move out of the way, and this way I'm protecting my back. My opponent does have a lot of cards, so we'll see what he does. But right now I've got lethal on the board. Running away with that Silhouette Tracer Mistwalking combo was a really good play by him to create distance. He can fish for Spiral Technique and then maybe Phoenix Fire. Oh, concedes. When Songhai throws up the well play, oh my god, it just makes my heart throb. I thought that he was going to pull out some nonsense, because Songhai, not going to lie, they have some nonsense. But I covered my bases there. Put the Dagger Kiri to my back. Very threatening guy. I think that having an 8 HP unit in Songhai might be worth it, because usually Scarlet Viper, it does have a lot of reach, global reach I should say, but if your opponent is respecting the backstab and plays with their back against the wall, Scarlet Viper loses out on so much damage. So I think Dagger Kiri might actually be the way to go. Now I'm actually gonna get rid of the Mask of Shadows, because versus Wraithlings and whatnot, they're just gonna beat the heck out of me, and I don't need it this early. I think what I'm gonna do is move forward to play nothing into Gorehorn, or should I try to go for something to play turn 1? Yeah, I think I'll go for something to play turn 1. We'll throw all that away. Okay, so I got a Heartseeker. That's pretty nice. See if I get anything better. Nope. Okay. So, play Heartseeker, move forward. Heartseeker will draw some removal. He'll have to waste a Demonic Lure on it. If he leaves it alone, I'll be able to ping him for 4. And I've got Sword of Mechazor Inner Focus, which counters Gloom Tracer opening. Yep, so Demonic Lure to take that out. I was right. Okay, so I can move down, Sword of Mechazor here, up, yeah, we'll do that. Down, Sword of Mechazor. I'm going to buff it with the Saberspine Seal. You got to make sure Inner Focus first, because it only works on things with 3 or less attack. We'll use the Saberspine Seal, and we'll attack the Abyssal Crawler to do AoE damage. Boom. Ugh, he's so good in Songhai with Inner Focus. I love it. I've also read of a couple lists running Piercing Mantis, bringing him back from Nerf prison to do a little bit of community service for Songhai. Oh, you're going to attack that. Alright, take the damage. I am perfectly fine with that. Perfect. So what I can do now is move forward here. Kaido Assassin. Inner Focus. To get the backstab on the Shadow Watcher. Just completely nullify that threat. Take out this Wraithling. I don't want any shenanigans. And should I discard the Saberspine Tiger? Hope for a 2-drop? Might as well. It was worth a shot. Since I already have control, don't really need to hit him for 3. I think it was worth it to fish for a 2-drop. I could have gotten another Kaido or something. Or another Heartseeker. Oh! Good, she hit him from behind, so he gets the backstab damage on his counterattack. Ooh, discarding that Saberspine Tiger was actually the correct play, because now I get to Repulsor Beast this guy out of the way. So I think I play Repulsor Beast here, move up diagonal to hit Lilith. Yeah, we'll do that. And I can just hold, see, here's the thing, I can hold the Spiral Technique. Get you out of the way, do some damage. Before I attack, I'm going to swap out the Mist Dragon Seal. I was hoping for maybe a Saberspine Seal or something to get more damage. And I'll just hold the, even though I'm floating 2 mana, again, I'll just hold the Spiral Technique. I'll be able to play it in a couple turns for the coup de grace. And that's why this is a really great card. I was really missing out with the Spiral Technique. And a lot of the top tier lists that I was looking up are running 2 of them, but having just the 1 is usually all I need. By the time you get desperate for it, you're usually like fishing really hard. Oh god, this is getting rough. I could trace her out. I'll trace her out, hit her with the Repulsor Beast. Yeah, we'll do that. Tracer. Do the damage. Okay. And based on board state now, I'm going to, yeah. Just swap that out. Really need a Inner Focus or something. The Silhouette Tracer is going to block for me as well, so I've got like a distance fortification here in this corner. My opponent is running like a lot of golems, which seems to be typical of a lower ladder deck. So this is probably just budget Abyssian, probably just questing. Oh man, these golems are pretty ridiculous though. Or maybe it is a golem deck, and I just got lucky. But anyway, just gonna throw down the spiral technique. So yeah, this deck has been doing me proud. I put in a couple tech cards again to help me against Abyssian, because normally with their, ooh, gold, perfect. But Abyssian has a lot of good healing as well. Usually they're running Mystics, Rejuvenators, what is it called, Void Pulse for healing, or Shadow, what are they called, Shadow Dancer, to heal, and so they were giving me a lot of trouble finishing them off. I'm running into a lot of Control Magmar on the ladder as well, which has been giving me a lot of problems historically, as people who have watched a lot of my videos know. But anyway, thank you for stopping by for this new Songhai video, and I'm really glad that I made it to gold today. I'll be able to show you guys even more high-ranked matches. So stay tuned, and I'll see you next time.